It's me, Gazbot. Gazbot. Why did I say it like that? I'm on my way to Power Morphicon. It's like 9-something in the morning. I should be getting there around 11, then unpack, get in the place by 12, and have about 3 hours to set up until the early birds show up. Now, I will be selling my art and doing my thing, and then tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, I'll still be there, but my partner in Action Activate, the big dog, will be there. This will be the first Power Rangers convention we've attended together, well, since Action Activate, put it that way, because we have previously. But anyway, that's what's going on. I'm on my way. See you there. So I'm in an elevator, or is it a padded room? All right, it's not 12 yet. Here's my table. I was able to get in pretty easily. Now I just gotta bring a couple loads over. A lot of it's still very empty. Yeah, I got like at least 3 hours till the early birds come in, which is great because lately I've been needing all that time. I will say, because it's a smaller show, because I'm here early or whatever the case, I love how quiet it is and how chill it is. It's not like a lot of other shows where it's like a mad rush. I mean, yeah, I only got 45 minutes, but I feel like I'm alone. All right, one trip down. I theoretically have 15 minutes left. I think I'm gonna need 2 trips, but we'll see what happens and how strict they are. Luckily, there's tons of room behind. Yeah, there's just tons of room everywhere. And I don't know how it'll be when people get in here, but right now it's super nice and cool to the point where like, ooh, do I need to put on a hoodie? I don't know. This is my second load.
All right, a little bit of a spoiler. This show actually ended up doing pretty well for me. This is me setting up. I've been tweaking my setup. It's been more or less the same forever, but I've been tweaking it. I got a new backdrop, and I'm using these 2 sort of table displays. I want to do more. I want to get a runner. I want to do a bunch of stuff, but this is like the most modern version. I hadn't tweaked it at all in years, and now I've tweaked it a bit.
Luckily, there is no one in this convention that is coming straight to Artist Alley or straight to my table, so we're fine with that. Anybody coming in VIP early is probably going to see one of the actor guests or something else, but not me. It was immediately proven wrong because somebody walked right up to me while I was filming that and asked me where the bathroom was, and I sure helped them. 308, and a second person was looking at my art, and I asked them if there's anything in particular they're looking for, and they specifically were looking for a team shot of Jungle Fury, which is what I have been working on furiously and isn't ready, and that's the very first thing somebody asked me for, which was like a dagger to my heart. Yeah, a dagger to my heart. 3:45. It is cool to be right next to this, although I suspect the food there is overpriced, not good. Across from voice actors, which I didn't realize, some of them not here yet. That table's still empty. Which is a bummer. I wish he was there and we could split this table, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes people show up Saturday. My table's 100% done. It was sort of like looked done, but I finished filling these. This is the first time I've had everything set up in here. I have 1 or 2 of each, and then underneath it's just as organized. I'm actually, even though I'm not making sales, I'm really happy with this, and I think what I might do is get some dividers like in a comic book box that are made out of heavy cardboard or plastic, and then like print on here, you know, like little stickers. Because it really makes me think of like comic book boxes that you go through in a store, and I think that's a good technique because people don't like doing it forever. I filled these kind of semi-randomly with people who are here at the show. So yeah, feeling good. I'm gonna take a quick walk outside to use the restroom, fill up my water cup, which is already empty, and get back, you know, for the huge rush that's gonna be happening in 10 to 15 minutes. This guy over here has some really cool 3D printed stuff. That Serpentera looks freaking awesome. $350. I don't know if I can justify that, especially when I'm more likely to get a Robotech figure from over here. I was going to get that Green Ranger, but it's sold out. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look around the show floor. I guess I'll have time to do that tomorrow when the big dog's here. Oh, cosplay fail. Whoops. Holy Ultraman Taro. That's fantastic, but wow, okay. So I checked out the hoodies. It's 4 by the way now. I checked out the hoodies. Some felt better than others in terms of softness. A lot of them had that kind of plasticky, like full polyester, whatever that feel is, where you just sweat in it. None of them were normal sweatshirts, but it was like, some of them were like what I would consider wearable, comfortable, but it was random, and they didn't have any of the designs I was looking for, so fine. On the way down, this is a battery for my phone. I also have some rechargeable lavalier mics. Both I tried to charge on the way down, and I guess my charger in my car doesn't work because there's no power in this. So my phone, just at half power, has got to last me the rest of the day because I also didn't spring for power. So I just spent, hey Kelson, I just spent like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes away from my booth, which isn't the end of the world. It's kind of slow over my area. It's not slow over in the area with all the actors, But the gentleman, the one non-vendor sale I made today, came back, he forgot some stuff at my table, which I didn't notice. And he had gotten the picture of Rita signed. Great, by Carla Perez. And he was having trouble, he had a little bit of a tremor, he was trying to get it in the bag. I'm like, oh, let me help you with that. And I put it in the bag and it smeared everywhere. It was a paint pen that wasn't dry, and I made a huge mess. So I walked him back there and explained what happened, and she re-signed it. So she was lovely about it, so that's good. That's sorted. My buddy Josh just came by and said hi, so that was cool. And I had a good interaction with Carla Perez, fixed it up, lovely lady. Meanwhile, hey, I know that guy. I know that guy. That guy, where is he? Right there. That's Will Britt. He's the opera ranger. I know him and the person next to him. Let's do a little opera prank. Go, go, Power Ranger! Saying I've been having good social interactions. Running into people. I just saw Will, and he apparently sponsored the actor that played Daishi, and he has a Daishi cosplay. How you doing? That he got married in, and he was asking if I was okay because he hasn't seen my social media in a while. Like I post almost every day. So if you're not seeing my social media, I don't mean my YouTube necessarily, but Instagram, whatever. Tell me I'm okay. I mean I'm not okay, but I'm okay. You know. Anyway, and I've seen a few actors walking around, Justin Emo and Jeff Dolan, and a few other Ranger actors walking around. So it's getting a little busier over here. It's not super busy, but the trickle is starting to come over from the actor area. To a fellow artist about not taking commissions for a variety of reasons, but they were talking about commissioning me to do Guyver, who I don't really know that well. I don't have my art supplies, but I do have Post-it notes and a Sharpie. So real quick, I looked at a picture online. Here's Guyver. 4 or 5 minute thing I'll give for free because I feel no pressure whatsoever, and hopefully they think it's funny and good, and the end. Will I get it done? Absolutely not today or this weekend, but I'm working on it. Hey, Vulcan Skull cosplay. It's 6:30. There's a coffee shop. It says it's 8 minutes away that closes at 7. There's also supposed to be a Starbucks, so I'm gonna try to go and get a drink for me and the person next to me because I'm falling asleep. I'm not gonna be able to make it till dinner, which is gonna be at like 9:30 when I pick up the big dog. Okay, so whatever local coffee shop that I'd like to try is a little further. The Starbucks is a few minutes closer. I don't want to get back as quick as possible. I'm hoping the whole thing will take 15 minutes or so. We'll see. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired, like I want to take a nap, but I'm also like, I realize my legs, I'm trying to walk quickly. My legs are like, because other than that half hour I sat down to draw, I've basically been standing for hours because I got here at 12 and 11:30, whatever, and been setting up that whole time. And then I generally stand, so I did it to myself. So it's 7:22. There's a little more than a half hour left of the show. There was definitely a dead zone in the middle, and then I just doubled my money in the last couple of minutes. So still not covered my cost. Of course, it is Friday, but yeah, I've been having a good day. Running into a lot of people I know. Somebody who follows me online came and got some art, which is nice, and got some new followers. Yeah, just a lot of pleasant interactions today. In a not so great financial decision, there was a Robotech Veritech fighter that I had my eye on, and I said, well, if I make that much money, I'll use it to buy that, which doesn't make sense because I have to pay back my table and hotel room and everything else. But I did also have some money put aside to waste this weekend, and so that's some of it. But yeah, I bought the Robotech Veritech fighter. It's 8 o'clock. I had a couple last minute sales, which is nice. Yeah, I did okay. I did better than I thought for a Friday. It was sporadic. It came in bursts, I say. But now I'm heading home. Well, I'm not heading home. I got to go check into the hotel and get my car and go pick up the big dog at the airport. But first, I'm going to say hi to this man. Oh, I do. The hotel seems very fancy. I love these bright colors. Don't love that noise. Oh, good. It turned off. Oh, good. I control everything. Yeah, the decor in this place is pretty cool. They have, it's interesting. It's not standard art. Like, that's like fake graffiti and stuff. This pillow is good. This is an expensive hotel. I usually try to get a cheaper one. It's connected to the convention center, but I'm splitting with a friend, so it's kind of like what I would normally spend, or actually it's less than I would normally spend for a less good hotel, I guess. Yeah. This was a mistake. I washed my hands, I washed my face, and then I laid down and took off my sweaty clothes, and I gotta leave in like 15, 20 minutes. But But I was like, let me take a little break. And now I'm exhausted. I can't get up. This is weird. I'm not naked. I have underwear on, but I just realized it looks like I'm naked. Anyway, I don't know why I filmed this. I managed to pull myself out of that bed stupor, and I don't know where the parking deck is. I went to two different parking places. I went to the unloaded and the actual parking, and then after that I went to the convention center, but then I went to the hotel, and now I didn't see any signs. I think it's sort of over. I think I'm walking towards it, but I think there's a way to get to it through the building, and I think I just got out of the building and I'm just walking around outside. I'm just walking around. Corner and saw that line right as the air conditioner made a little noise, and for some reason it made me go, Whoa. What are you doing?
I'm getting toys ready for Power Morphicon!
It was like 1:30 in the morning. Wait, what time is it? I don't know.
It's 1.
It's 1, so 6.5 hours sleep, we fall asleep immediately. That's the plan.
Hey, what's up? This is Future Gazbot. I'm editing this. And when I was at the show and shortly thereafter, I'd put up a bunch of videos on the Action Activate channel, which focused on the actors and toys and things like that. But I also, kind of talked about everything. So I was putting this video together, and this had a lot more behind the scenes, being an artist kind of stuff. But I'm not going to go ahead and dissect through all the rest of the footage. There's plenty of it out there. If you're interested, go watch it on the Action Activate channel, Power Morphicon 2024. There's like 4 or 5 videos, a whole bunch of interviews. But for now, we're going to skip ahead to, hey, I'm home from the show. And that's what you're going to see next.
It's Monday night, had dinner. I got home, I had breakfast with the big dog, dropped him off at the airport. Hit some traffic coming home. I got home in the later afternoon. Hung out with the kid, my mom, and everybody, and made dinner. And yeah, now everything is settling down. Maybe watch a little TV. I thumbnailed some videos, put them up. I brought some stuff in from the car. I don't know. I thought I'd be completely burnt out and dead when I got home, but I think it's I did a good job of not pushing myself too hard, and I had a lot of positive energy this weekend. And making sales doesn't hurt, and I just feel good. I feel tired, but like regular good tired. I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep and feel great tomorrow. So, yeah. It's 8:30 on Wednesday, towards the end of August. I did Power Morphicon, and it went great. It's the best show I've had in a while. I had a good toy show, but I was selling a lot of toys. I made money on my art for the first time, a significant amount of money over what I paid and invested, including a hotel room and a table and stuff like that. I haven't done the exact math, but I made money just on art. Great. That's a good feeling. Haven't done that in a while. Socially was really good, both with just random people at the con that I sort of knew or knew me, and that I got to see my buddy and run the table with him. And I got a bunch of interviews for my show. So I'm feeling charged up and good and really enthusiastic about creative products. Projects, I should say, although sometimes they're products. But it's almost like I got too much of that, where I'm like, well, I got to finish that print, and maybe I'll do another Power Rangers print. I got to get to work on the horror A3, issue 3. And, a lot of people are doing these indie tokens. I think me and my buddy should film some stuff. And also, I want to do everything. And that's not, it's good for that moment, but you got to focus on something or nothing gets done. But yesterday was my first full day back. And I'm just like bringing prints back in the house and putting stuff away and kind of getting back home. And I was gonna do a little more of that today, but I'm ready to like jump into it. And I was gonna go to a coffee shop and get drawing. But the kid is not sick, maybe? She was up all night saying her stomach hurt. Everything seems to be fine, no puking or anything like that, but kept waking up screaming, crying, which means I was up most of the night. No school today, taking her to the doctor. So I was worried I had too much enthusiasm, but it doesn't matter because I can't get any work done anyway. I just realized there's only 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a few days until the Japantown San Francisco Godzilla Fest. I thought, first I thought it was like a month. Then I was like, oh no, it's actually 3 weeks, but it wasn't. It was like, I guess it was 3 weeks when I got back, but I need to plan. I have my table and I'm staying with the big dog, but I think I'm flying and I haven't booked my flight, and I'm not sure if my mom could watch the kid on Friday or not. But also, I need to put a print order in. And I was thinking, okay, I'll finish the Jungle Fury print, and I'll do this other print and resize the other. I gotta put the print order in pretty much now. And luckily I can get it sent to the big dog's house, so that'll save me on weight in the airplane. But it's 2 weeks from today. And so tomorrow is when I would need it, over there. So if I get it sent to his house, that gives me 2 weeks, which I could do without doing crazy shipping. but I don't think I'll be able to finish the Jungle Fury print, which is fine because it's not a Power Rangers convention, but I have 2 Godzilla prints that are done but need a little adjusting. That's going to be my priority now. And also I had an Ultraman small print I want to do, so that I gotta get that done ASAP. It's 11:30. I was at the coffee shop I stopped at the post office to drop off some prints. Green Day. So I guess I got there 9-ish, 9, 10, 11. So I was there for about 2.5 hours. The first hour I ate some food and I drew a bit. And then I chatted with some parent friends and drew some more, but it was much slower and, on the one hand it was lovely and restorative, but I didn't get as much done as I would have. I had planned on working on my Jungle Fury print, but for reasons I said, that made less sense to put my efforts there. I better stop. I'm back in the house. I needed to drive. What I've realized is that things are coming up quicker than I thought, so I need to get my print order in soon to get there delivered when I need it by. So if I do the slowest shipping, I basically need to get it in tomorrow. And so the next one up isn't too much more expensive, but basically I have 2 or 3 days to get my ducks in a row and send the order in. And I have to figure out how to prioritize that. And it's not going to be Jungle Fury. I was working on a Mechagodzilla 2 9x6, but it makes more sense to finish up the Hedorah 11x17 piece that is done. I just need to resize it for 11x17, but that could take a couple hours. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Good morning. There's the Takis truck. I'm stopping in Target to get my COVID and flu shot, which historically makes me feel really bad for half a day to a day and a half. The main symptoms being headache, chills, difficulty sleeping. So I'm hoping if I get it now, it won't really start hitting me until tonight, and then I'm off kid duty until 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm hoping that most of it will happen at night and in the morning while I'm off duty. Meanwhile, after that, I have to watch my mom's dog later, but in between, there's a coffee shop over there. I like Rival Coffee. You've seen me be there. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, and I'm going to work on that Mechagodzilla 2 print. Again, there's a timeline on getting these prints in that I kind of underestimated. My phone thinks I'm driving. And so my goal is to print 2 9x6 art that I already have done, finish this 9x6 art, so 3 new 9x6 art, and then just the Godzilla Hedorah 11x17 resizing, maybe a reprint of a large print. I gotta do my inventory, but I'm not gonna worry about Jungle Fury, and I'm not gonna try to get that other Godzilla print finished that was sort of half done, because I wanna get the order in today if possible. Again, also I'm gonna be sick potentially because of these vaccines, so we'll see. As it turns out, the pharmacy is not open until 10. So I'm gonna go get breakfast and then leave a little earlier here. I always got so much to do. It's like, well, I've got, maybe 3 hours before I have to pick up the kid, but I have to watch the dog before then, but I have to get a shot before then. And so in between, I'm going to get coffee and breakfast and draw. It's not enough hours in the day. All right, after eating the coffee, I had 1 hour and 15 minutes. I adjusted the digital pencils, and I've started then because I almost finished the heavy linings. So, possible to get it done. All right, I'm home. I got my vaccine. I'm puppy sitting the dog, and I got about 20 minutes before I have to go pick up the kid. I did some dishes, talked to Tech Advisor Arizuki. You had a bathroom break. That was nice. And I'm going to try to draw for 15, 20 minutes, see what happens. Saturday afternoon, a little before 1, I have a lot of things. After Power Morphicon, theoretically things were going to calm down, but it just turns out I didn't plan things well and things kept coming up. So basically, the original plan was I was going to do Power Morphicon, and then like a month later would be my kid's birthday. Those are the 2 big things I had to worry about. So after Power Morphicon, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do this and the other thing. But in the meantime, we ended up switching schools with her, so I didn't really plan for her birthday because, like, she's a little kid, and, like, her friends, if she doesn't see them for a week, they're not her friends, almost, you know what I mean? So I had to wait till the new school started. So now I'm, like, frantically trying to plan for her birthday party, and I'm doing Godzilla Fest in San Francisco, which I wasn't sure I was going to do, and it's a lot closer to Power Morphicon than I thought. And Tech Advisor Azuki had to go on a trip for work that was unexpected, where she got back the day before I left for Power Morphicon. There's just a million things going on. But the 2 things I need to accomplish immediately are get her party finalized. And I did most of the heavy stuff earlier today, but I got to send out a lot of invitations, figure out pizza, stuff like that. and get a print order into Cat Print. If I put it in today at regular shipping, it will get there on time. If I pay regular expedited, which is the difference between like $8 and $16, after that it goes way, 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 way up. Then I could have more time. And so right now I reformatted my Godzilla vs. Hedorah 11x17. That's ready. I have an Ultraman 9x6 Specium Ray one that I never made a print of. That's ready. I've decided to take what was just sort of a sketch of the Death Ranger in black and white and put one color on it and make that a print. So this is the Ultraman I was talking about, and then the Death Ranger here. Originally it didn't have the gold on it, but I threw that on. I don't know if it'll do well or not, but it's a different style than I normally do. It's closer to my preferred like black and white shaded style. So it's kind of an experiment. Also, what is this? This is a rough for Mighty Mascots number 10 variant cover. Because yeah, after years of wanting to do a variant cover, I got offered a variant cover, which is awesome, except that it needs to be done in less than 2 months. I said, yes, I'm doing it. But yeah, so I got to finish up my Mechagodzilla 2 and put that print order in. I'm going to get that sent to San Jose, where I could pick it up because I'm flying and every pound matters, every ounce matters, so I could pick those up and hopefully sell enough to offset it on the way back. And yeah, things are wild right now, so I got this all set up and ready to go. So if something goes wrong, I could just press print. But I need to finish the Mechagodzilla and finish planning for the party, and then I still have some sketch cards I got to do before all of this because I kind of put that on pause. It's good. I'm busy, it's good, but it's a little stressful. It's literally that point where like, I don't know what I should be working on because everything is sort of due right now. And I don't mean just art, just like life, tons of stuff. Somebody's coming tomorrow because our back door, the glass sliding door is broken, and that needs to be fixed because people could just break in or walk in. They don't even have to break in. So, I mean, there's an alarm and everything, but anyway, that needs to be done tomorrow, but I don't have time to do that tomorrow. And then Monday there's no school, which means I don't have that free time. I'm feeling good. I got the COVID shot and I didn't feel sick this time, which is nice. Although I haven't been sleeping because the child has been waking up screaming with night terrors the last few nights, which means that I've been waking up with night terrors the last few nights. I gotta work on that Mechagodzilla. A new park with the kid and my mom. On the way, the idea was, the reason we left the house was to go to the post office to drop off some prints. We got to the post office, I couldn't find the prints because we took my mom's car, which we normally don't, and she had her dog and everything was chaotic, and I just strapped the kid in and I put them on the roof and then we drove away. So there was no prints on the roof still when we got to the post office. And yeah, Tech Advisor Azuki did find them on the road. Bug on my hand. And they had been run over, so they may or may not be destroyed. But anyway, it's a lovely park. Is it a lovely park? Yes. Yes, it is. So I'm at the mall. It's Sunday. Tomorrow is a holiday. And my plan today was to, when I was off of kid duty, to go to a coffee shop and work on that Mechagodzilla until it was done. But I forgot we had to meet with people to get windows done in our house because the door is messed up. Anyway, more house problems, and that took forever. And then we have this, and the sales guy was nice, but it just took like, I don't know, an hour and a half. And now Tech Advisor Azuki and I are out on a date. She's in Hot Topic. I'm going over to the Cheesecake Factory to check us in. This is all lovely. I actually had a nice day out with the kid and my mom today. It's been a very nice day. I've accomplished almost nothing. For about 5-10 minutes, I stood up and tried to draw in between other stuff. And it's that thing that happens all the time. Like, what a lovely day, where I've accomplished no art, so it's a failure. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what the right way to feel about that is, but I am failing at art and succeeding at other things. I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow. If not, by the end of the day tomorrow, if I can't put the print order in, I'm just not going to have it done for the show. Which really nobody cares about but me, but I care about it.